Home side had a powerful batting order with Michael Yardy, Murray Goodwin, Luke Wright and skipper Chris Adams in the middle order. James Kirtley and left-armer Jason Lurie spearheaded the Sharks' pace attack, while Mark Davis and Mushtaq Ahmed would provide the spin options. The Hawks' batting lineup looked strong with the talented Australians Michael Clarke and Shane Watson in the ranks. Watson had joined the Hawks to replace Shane Warne, who was away on international duty. Warne's absence meant the bowling attack lacked experience and the visitors would rely heavily on Dimitri Mascarenhas' medium pace. Well, Sussex won the toss and somewhat surprisingly elected to bat first on what would turn out to be a very bowler-friendly pitch. We join the action with the Sussex openers at the crease.
In the air, through the leg side, it might go all the way. Usually is a fast outfield here. First boundary, Ian Ward. Oh, he's down. It's a chance, it's a hard chance. Full-length ball looking to go over the top. It's a chance.
He's not had to move too far to catch that one, so I think that's got to go down as a pretty good chance.
There's another gone down, you can't believe it. Shy at the stumps. 2 catches in the first 2 overs. John Crawley absolutely disgusted with himself at first slip. He's gone down.
For a first ball, this is an excellent first ball, just outside the off stump, great length, and you really need those to be taken in this sort of cricket.
Gone. Got one that sticks in the end. It's Ian Ward this time as Tremlett with a little bit of bounce. Top edge from Ian Ward. Hampshire have got one.
Again, it's in a decent area. It's just actually come back just into him a little bit there, but he's tried to obviously pull a ball that's not quite short enough, and it's just beaten for a little bit of pace there.
Oh, this is trouble, this is trouble. It's a tragedy, it's a travesty, and it's another wicket. Mayhem, absolute mayhem out there. Michael Yardy, he's been and gone.
Well, it's certainly all happening here. It's another back of a length ball, and confusion totally. He's just turned his back on him. Looks like he's fallen over. So yeah, it's 6 for 2.
Bowled him. Oh. Bruce, what a start for him. James Bruce gets a star player, and it's nipped back again.
Again, what can you say? It's in a great area. It's nipped back. It's another aggressive shot and another wicket.
It's a fabulous delivery. It's online, it's a terrific length, and it nips back, it pitches and runs back in. Sussex Sharks, oh dear, it's a procession. Murray Goodwin gone without scoring. Sussex is 6 for 3. And that'll be 4. Crowd have got something to cheer about. Well, Matt Pryor is the latest on his way back. Hampshire Hawks having it all their own way. Matt Pryor for a single. 10 for 4. Super shot down the ground. Might go all the way down the hill, it will. Welcome boundary. Shy at the stumps. Oh, he's gone for 4. And it'll be 5. Back up in 3s and 4s, and it doesn't matter. That's Adams. That's the Adams we know. some intent there to get the ball over the offside. It's a comfortable catch again. Shane Watson at deep point. You can tell it's the attacking intent. As Luke Wright came down the pitch, he scored 18, he moved all over the place and then lost control of the shot.
Another good length ball. He may have seen him come in just a little bit and dropped it a bit shorter, but again he's tried to hit a decent length ball over the top and mistimed it straight to cover.
The team are in trouble. It's 32 for 5. He's nicked that, has he? Big appeal and he's walked. Murph Kitchen also gives the decision. Good experienced umpire, Murph Kitchen. It's just done enough. It's not nipped back this time, it's gone the other way.
Yeah, again, it looks like a great length ball, and it just looks as if it's just nipped away a little bit. Dimmy always looks as if he's just angling it into your pad, and it's just held its line there. And yeah, he's nicked a good ball there.
They bowled very, very well. Hampshire Hawks. Robbie Martin-Jenkins this time. He's gone for 1, 37 for 6. What a disaster.
That's a big shot. That's a huge shot. That's beautifully struck. Nice and gentle. That's got the Sussex faithful alive. They're asking, and they've got him. What a fine piece of bowling by Mascarenhas. Merv Kitchen's got a smile on his face, but it's not as big as that on Mascarenhas. Nick Pothos held another good catch. And that's the end of Mark Davis. He's gone for 3. And now they're 7 down, the Sharks.
Well, when you just think it couldn't get much worse, and it has. Another great bit of bowling from Dimmy. Perfect seam. That's away swinger, leg cutter, off cutter, leg cutter. 2 for 3 off 2.5. Fantastic bowling.
51 for 7. Mark Davis has gone with a shake of the head. Bush is out. Absolute beaut. Mascarenhas is on a hat-trick. The Sharks are sinking fast here. They're 8 down.
That'll be a good hat-trick.
And that is just a magnificent delivery.
Well, Dimmy again, I mean, he's just running up, he's hitting the seam. This is absolutely superb on. Look at that seam there. That's fantastic. Top of off stump. Poor old Mushy. He didn't really get to swing those arms after all. May enjoy himself when he bats normally, but he's not enjoyed that one.
51 for 8. We're heading for the lowest score in 2020. We're heading for one of the quickest dismissals of a side in 2020. Jason Lurie now goes out to join the captain, and he's getting a bit of a briefing. I would imagine it goes something like this. Watch this bloke. He's pitching it on middle and off and then hitting the top of off. It's quite a good delivery. Yeah. But you're a left-hander, so you'll be all right.
Yeah, good luck, tailender. Well, what do you reckon, Charles? Is your money on the hat-trick here? I think the way things are gone, I reckon he might just do this.
2 slips. Got him! He's got a hat-trick! Can you believe it? A hat-trick in 2020. It's just flown low to second slip. It's over. And Jason Lurie has gone first ball, and Dimitri Mascarenhas has taken 3 wickets in 3 balls. And the Sharks now are 9 down, 51 for 9.
Well,
good sharp catch.
Fantastic ball to the new left-hander, just going across him. He's probably been told, watch the one that nips back at your pads, and well, that's a fantastic hat-trick. 3 great balls, 3 great wickets. Well bowled, Dimitri Mascarenhas. Oh, that's a great shot from Adams. Oh, that's gone absolutely miles. Well, he stood down the other end last over and watched 3 wickets. He obviously had his own game plan, and that was it. Look at that.
That'll go for 4 as well.
Could be. That's another great shot from Adams. Well, the innings isn't dead yet.
Bowled him, done him. Mascarenas finishes with 5 for 14. Wonderful figures, magnificent effort, went for 6, 4, dot ball, 1, and he wanted Kirtley. Bowled a full-length delivery. Adams has left high and dry on 36 from 34, and Sussex Sharks are 67 all out.
Well, if you just see Chris Adams here, he's disgusted at the performance by his Sussex lads. He's, as you said, Bumble, he's left high and dry on 37 not out. He's the only one who's really shown any application. And that's it. Dimitri Mascarenas bowled fantastically well. He's just bowled straight and he's nibbled it around. And that's it, 67 all out.
Well, what a fantastic spell by Dimitri Mascarenas. He made the most of helpful bowling conditions, and his hat-trick blew away the lower order as he returned the sensational figures of 5 for 14. The Sharks limped to just 67 all out with 5 overs to spare, and the game looked as good as over. But after the break, we'll see the Hampshire Hawks innings and a fantastic fight back from the Sharks.
Oh, he's gone!
What an absolute jaffer. Well, will they be thinking, Sussex Sharks? Will they be thinking, we can win this game? Well, if they bowl another 9 deliveries like that, the game's over.
Well, you don't hit those. You just don't hit those. He's a good young player, Michael Brown. He got in line there. He just got squared up by an absolute beauty from Kirtley. This game's not dead.
He's talking. Big shot. Now will this go? I think this might just go all the way. Yeah, it'll reach the boundary. First 4. 2 overs have gone. 8 for 1.
Oh, he's gone!
It's Kirtley again. Dynamite. Oh, James Kirtley. Well, he will. That's why he plays for England. Gets the ball in the right areas, hits the seam, and he's doing all sorts.
There are 2 times to leave, Bumble. And that's not one of the good ones.
Well, I'm sorry for laughing. I've never seen deliveries like this. Oh. Off the pad. Is that off the pad? Oh! Down the ground.
Well, it was half a chance. He was very well hit back past Lurie there, but very well struck in the end. Half a chance maybe, but 4 runs.
Oh, he's absolutely on a roll here. Sussex fighting back, nipping it back. And is it working for these 2 opening bowlers? Lurie gets in on the action.
And with a man who, of course, we've already spoken to because he's bowled really well. He said he didn't want to have a bat, but you might have to, Dimmy.
Hopefully not, but looks like there's a chance. There's always a chance. I mean, they're 2-class bowlers out there at the moment bowling, so you know, they can turn it on at any time. But I think we just got to see him off and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be the plan, isn't it? Kirtley's got 1 more to go and Lurie's got 2 to go. See them through, and well, you got, I suppose, Mark. Oh, goodness me! Well, you're not in next, are you?
No, not now. No, we've got young Lammy going in now, and he'll do the job. He'll do the job.
This is an extraordinary game, isn't it? What's going on? Is it just helpful seam bowling conditions?
I think there's a bit in it for the bowlers, but I think there's been some ordinary shots as well by the look of that one. But I suppose it's easy to say that from here when you're looking. It's easy to say just get through. But out there, it's a totally different ball game.
Well, it's a nervy game now. 17 for 4.
Be a few here. There'll be a few here. Desperate dive to left foot. Saves 1.
That Mushy down there. Good old Mushy, just... There's little legs scampering around the boundary. Saving a run for his Sussex boys there. It could come be very vital later on. Look at that.
Sweet left footer. 4. A good shot, that is. Good timing.
Was that a chance?
Well, if he's nicked it, it's dropped short. There's some reaction from the fielders.
Yeah, he seems to have got a bit of a bottom nick on that, but for the first time in this innings, something's not quite gone Sussex's way.
Misfield mushes after it. He's not going to catch that, I don't think. It's going off down the hill. Well, that's a terrific sprint by the little leg spinner. They're back for 2.
Great bit of fielding.
They've made
Very
run
good
3 there, I think.
Very, very good bit of fielding.
Yes, got him! Martin Jenkins gets the breakthrough. Now it's 5 down. Well, well, well.
Well, now it's definitely interesting. Obviously, we needed that wicket, and they've got it. And I think who's coming into bat next? I think it's probably Dimmy. So it's their all-rounder coming in, who obviously has played very, very well and throughout the season, and he's probably going to be their last main batsman.
Well, Greg Lamb has gone for 12, a very patient 12 by him.
Great shot, absolutely great shot. Good length ball, and again he's just come forward, and his commitment to the shot, he's put it away.
Ooh, just past the outside edge again. 14 overs gone, 5 from the over though. Good one for the Hawks.
Well, it definitely seems to be still doing something.
That's a full toss. That's not very good. And that's going to be 2 runs to start with. Oh, they're going to just settle for a single. Surely there was a 2 on there. Oh, he's bowled him! He's bowled him! Davis has done it! Forget the seamers. There's 6 down. It's a runner ball. And Crawley, the danger man, is on his way.
Well, he's come down the wicket there, and he's just totally misjudged the length. He's yorked him, and he's bowled him. And I think he's just come down looking for a single, to be honest. Just knock it down to long on, keep rotating the strike, and bring the off spinner on, as I was saying earlier. It's been a monster stroke.
Only decision that could have been made. Absolutely the right one to do, Chris Adams. Oh, that's a terrible delivery from Davies. He bowled an absolutely rank full toss, and Poffas does not need to be invited twice to hit that sort of stuff for 4. They're asking. They've got him! Merv Kitchen raises the finger. It's the googly. It's leg before. Thanks for coming, Dimitri. He's on his way for 6. 54 for 7.
I don't think he read that one somehow.
Here we go again. Classic dismissal. Well, is it just outside the line of off stump? I think he's playing a shot. But you've got to give it to Mushy for the appeal, haven't you? He was convinced.
Yeah, a little bit harsh, but you can see where the ball has turned back into him, and so the umpire obviously is just looking at that and thinking it's going on to hit.
The smart money in the box is a googly first ball to Tremlett. Oh, it was.
I think this is the over. I think this is the over. They've got to go for it. Off spinner bowling, you know which way it's turning, you know what he's doing. I think this is the over where they've got to be positive, and they've looked to get the runs here. I think we're going to see a big shot here.
Reverse sweep, just a single, so that's fine. 3 deliveries, 3 singles.
Yeah, you take it, but I still believe they need to get a boundary this over, I feel, to save the panic from the last over.
That's a big shot.
He's gone for it.
There's a big shout to catch. He's found the gap. Will it go for 4? Just the 2. They'll look for 3. It's just 2.
I think you're going to see another one this ball somehow. I think that's the right idea, definitely. I think you've got to go this over.
I just wonder whether they'll think Chris Adams about putting a deep mid-wicket. That's where he's looking, just into that gap where he's hit that. Hasn't gone for 4. They've picked up 2. Tremlett's still on strike. There it goes again, over the top. It's gone in exactly the same place. That mid-wicket, he's not hit it. 2 more.
Perfect. One boundary from here, and it's basically all over. Sounds very easy.
It's as easy as pie up here, I can tell you, Richard. And it gets easier. Still no deep mid-wicket. Still left it open. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. There's that big shot again, and it's all the way. You're dead right, it's going this over. Match over, this over. You've called it absolutely right, Richard.
Yeah, I think they just fancied the off-spinner more than Mushy. You know, they're finding it hard to read. He was turning it, and with an off-spinner, you know which way it's turning, and you've got to take your chance there.
Well, what a game of cricket. Sussex, 67 all out. Hampshire, 69 for 7 in the 19th over. What a game.
So in the end, the home side just couldn't quite defend 67. Despite the Hawks' top order disappearing for just 16, John Crawley and Greg Lamb steadied the ship with the visitors before Chris Tremlett launched Mark Davis out of the ground to win the game and keep the Hawks alive in the competition. Hampshire would go on to reach the quarter-finals before being soundly beaten by the Lancashire Lightning.